Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, y'all. It is Jate Michelle, aka the Hope Dealer, because I come here and I drop something your day that I pray blesses you, encourages you in some way, shape, or form. Y'all, quick encouragement this morning. Today is called, hold on, I got a text. But yes, quick encouragement. Today is called Hard Does Not Mean Hopeless. See, a lot of times when things get hard in our life, we just get like to this discouraged point where, once upon a time, you could have believed in wholeheartedly for that thing, right? When things was going smooth, right? When things was all good, you felt good. You felt good about it, right? You felt hopeful. You was like, yeah, this is it, whatever it was, right? And then, things get hard, and then you start to question, am I supposed to be here? Is this for me? All those types. You start getting doubt, right? Doubt starts to creep in. But listen, hard does not mean hopeless, right? Hard does not mean hopeless. And sometimes we even give up. Even we're praying for some things. And sometimes, right, just being real, as you're praying, sometimes things might start to look even the more even the more. And it's like, yo, what's going on? And it's like, man, this is hopeless. Man, I've been praying, I've been doing this, I've been doing that. Man, ain't no hope for this. Or, sometimes we're looking at that person, we're looking at that situation, and it's like, man, I ain't even gonna keep bothering with this. This is hopeless. Nah, of God ain't nothing hopeless. And again, hard does not mean hopeless. Like, listen, we will experience difficult times, even in the good things, right? So just because the relationship starts to get hard does not mean, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. Because a lot of times we like, I don't got time for this. But we got to understand, listen, we all human beings. You gonna ruffle people, people gonna ruffle you. I'm gonna ruffle people. People gonna ruffle me, right? It does not mean, I'm not gonna lie, and I have to remind myself this, right? Especially when you have experienced some things. If it start looking like something, my insides, when I start to feel like that, my insides start screaming literally like abort mission, that fight or flight. And I'm like, listen, I ain't, look, all my life I had to fight. I'm done fighting. If I gotta fight, I'm going. But we gotta understand, listen, and even understanding, right? Our battle is not with one another. Our battle is not with one another. Our battle is with the troublemaker, the one who comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So even in the area that you're being most tested in, right? Most times that means it is for you. Most times it means it absolutely is for you, right? Because listen what they say. A thief don't break into an empty house. A thief ain't plotting and scheming where ain't nothing good in there. He going for where there is value. As a matter of fact, not just any house. He not just breaking in any house. He observing the neighborhood, right? Staking out the neighborhood. And he like, I'm going to hit that house. Because I've been watching them and they look like they got some good stuff in there. That's the one that I'm going to break in. So listen, hold on, man. Hold on. The job. Sometimes the job, it be like, yo, I don't know what's going on. And sometimes you're like, maybe this ain't the job for me. Maybe. And sometimes it does mean that. Sometimes a shift is necessary. But, again, that is not always the case. That is not always the case. So, sometimes, and even praying, God, I believe that you have me at this place. So, man, give me the grace. Give me the grace to continue to stand. So, listen, those are just two examples, right? But I think those are probably the two biggest examples. And even, again, going back to that praying thing, like, man, keep praying. Keep praying. Keep praying. Keep pushing. Keep believing. Keep believing for it, man. And even God spoke to me, stop looking at the thing and start looking at me. Because that's a lot of our problem, right? And I know that's easier said than done. But, stop looking at what they're doing. Stop looking at what your boss is doing. Stop looking at what your coworker is doing that's irritating you. Or, somebody really might be trying to cause you some issues, but that does not mean you throw the job away, your spouse, y'all, there's been some tension. Stop looking at what they're doing and look to what God is doing. Look to God for what you're believing Him to do. And so, 2 amazing scriptures. Listen, this is Psalms 27:13. And David said, listen, y'all, he said, I would have fainted had I not believed that I was going to see the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. So there's power in belief. He said, I would have gave up if I did not believe, if I didn't have hope that I will see the goodness of the Lord here in the land of the living. Listen, don't give up. Do not give up. Hold on to the hope, even if it's a little bit. Even if it's a little. The Bible says all we need is a mustard seed. So don't let nothing make you forfeit your blessing. Don't let anything make you forfeit what is for you just because it gets hard. It's going to get hard. The business. Hard does not mean hopeless. You might not be seeing the sales that you desire to see or even that you once were seeing. And sometimes it looks like a step back. The business could have been booming. The relationship could have been blissful, right? It does not mean give up. All things experience things. Life is full of highs and lows, right? But those low moments, don't let that get you so discouraged that you're, I give up. Because we'll be giving up on everybody and everything. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. So that business, that feels like, what's going on? Be confident. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep seeking God and just believing. Listen, it's going to get greater later. It is going to get greater later. Here's another one. This is Galatians chapter 6. Verse 9, it says, so let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up. That's what I got for y'all today. God has been hitting me with that. He hit me with that the other day, and I just wanted to give it to y'all. Hard does not mean hopeless, man. I love y'all. God loves you more. Be encouraged. Keep praying. Keep seeking. Keep believing. And keep doing good. You be the change that you want to see. Because sometimes it's like, I'm tired of being the bigger person. But listen, I wholeheartedly believe, right, that if just one stays the course, and I remember somebody told me this, if just one makes the decision to stay the course, right, to continue to sow good, to continue to believe, to continue to press, right, to continue to love in spite of, right, something has got to happen. Something has got to happen. So yes, and it's so funny, right? I was like, God, you decent. Because no lie, right? This morning, I just you be going through your clothes, getting ready for work. Really ain't got time to be pitting stuff together. But you're like, okay, bam, you see a certain color. Okay, I'm going to rock this today. So I was like, oh, bright yellow shirt. I just seen the sunflower. Had this shirt for a long time. Didn't even remember what it said. But, y'all, I was about to do the video. And the shirt says, y'all, be the change. So listen. In the relationship, in the friendship, in the workship, wherever, right, you are like, something gotta change. I don't like the way things are. Today, let us all be the change that we want to see. and believe. Just like David. David was confident. He said, listen, I know I'm going to see God shake. I know I'm going to see a move of God. So, yes, love y'all. God loves you more. Have an amazing weekend. Share this with somebody you believe needs to hear this. And, look, I'm so glad I remembered. Do your girl a favor. Go to my new YouTube channel, please. Jatay Michelle, a.k.a. The Hope Dealer. Like, share, and subscribe for daily doses of encouragement. And just doing life together because we need one another. Y'all be blessed.